Before we begin, let's do a quick introduction. Right, my name is Nas. I'm from the Samsung mobile training team, and we have today.
Right, my name is Paddy, also from Samsung training team.
All right, so let's begin really quickly with our very first feature, right? So our very first feature we want to talk about today is definitely that circle to search with Google. Wow, Paddy, how do you normally circle to search with Google?
Do you mean how do I usually search things?
All right. See, I can't even imagine not using circle to search anymore because like googling things is like with words and with fingies, you
Okay,
know.
let's open this question up to everybody lah. Okay, so how do y'all usually search for something? Search with Google, right? Thank you so much. All right, so when you search on Google, you type in descriptive words, right? Say for example, I want to buy this particular shirt that Nas is wearing. How should I search it? Blue shirt with white polka dots.
Long sleeve.
Long sleeve.
You'll find many though. You'll find too many results.
Okay, so it may not necessarily give you the right results, okay, or I just want this particular brand, exactly what he is wearing. So how can I find out more about this? Okay, so this is where circle to search with Google comes in. So I believe most of you have already have your hands on at least one S24 device, right? Okay, so I welcome all of you to just follow along that what we are going to do.
All right. So the first thing we want to do is to follow through, right? So in the middle, you will see the purple color icon called Internet, right? So that blue icon with the white globe in the middle, right? So swipe up and find that icon with us. Okay. So as we are looking, maybe it's inside the Samsung folder, and the Internet icon pops up. All right. So are we good? Are we following? All right. Fantastic. Great. So if we hit into Internet, right, one of the videos that we actually prepared for you guys is this particular video in the cafe. So let's show a quick demonstration of how we do circle to search.
Okay, so this video, right, say for example, you're planning a trip to Korea, right? Anyone planning to go to Korea soon? Right, nice, okay, so
yeah,
we have...
awesome.
Right, okay, so if you're planning a trip to Korea and you're watching videos like this on TikTok, say for example, vlogs, travel videos, and you want to go to a particular place that's being showcased but not mentioned. So in this case, I want to go to this cafe, right? And I want to find out more information about this cafe, how I can get there, what name it is. If I'm going to search for this on Google, it's going to be quite difficult, all right? So you have to type in things like open air cafe that looks like a warehouse with round tables, round chairs. Okay, anyway, too long lah. Anyway, that won't get you any results. So that is where circle to search is useful, very convenient, very seamless. All you need to do is just press and hold the home button. So let's invite all of you to just press and hold the home button. And you'll see this appearing. Right, so now all I have to do is just circle around. And there you go, all right? So from a video with no descriptive words, all I have to do, press and hold home button, circle, and immediately it will give me the result. Okay, what is the name of this cafe? So now we know this cafe is in Korea and it's called Daelim Chango.
Nice, right? So let's have a scroll quickly and have a look. Fat fingers. Scroll quickly through downwards and see, oh, what other information do they provide?
Go for it.
Yeah, there's quite a few information, and it ends off with some blogs and postings and reviews for trendy cafes. Paddy, have you ever wondered who is the owner of Daelim Chango?
I don't really care about that lah, as long as their food is nice, right? Okay, but what I care about is, say for example, I want to travel, I want to go to this cafe, and this is my main focus for this particular days, okay? So I would like to find out if there are any nearby hotels. How can I search for that?
Well, you can click the ask a follow-up question, right?
Okay. So now we can ask follow-up questions as well. And say, for example, I want to know nearby hotels, right? So let's search nearby hotels. Okay, let's scroll down. All right, okay, so now it gives me more information of nearby hotels near Delim Chango. All right, okay, so before we get this, right, if as of current you are to do this, okay, it's going to be troublesome, right, because you have to search for the
Location,
yes,
and
search
then
for
we're going to the
location.
booking websites.
Correct.
Right, or we're going to Google Maps, Street View. Hey, is this a hotel? Hey, is this a hotel? You know, we don't
Okay,
have
so-
to do that anymore.
Okay, so this actually gives you overall, right, in a way, one whole summary and shows you what are the available hotels nearby and also the prices. So now I know which one I can go to, like, which is cheap, or which one is more affordable, which one is too expensive and I don't want to get into.
Well, that's great because they do put some of the prices available. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so this is not just for searching for travel purposes. Okay, so just now we were mentioning about clothing, right? Not sure whether all of you have this experience before. Say you are scrolling through your social media and you see a particular clothing that you really like, or an either wearing something that you really like and you want to find out where you can buy these clothes. Okay, so Nas is interested in my shoes, so he already taken a photo of my shoes. Okay, so now let's search and see if the information is correct. Let's try it.
Well, that's not quite right, Paddy. I didn't have to take the picture of your shoes.
Okay. So he
Right.
didn't take a photo of my shoe. Okay.
All right, so I can circle the shoes now, and here we go. So, these are shoes. Okay.
Okay, so like what he mentioned, right, the whole point is if you're using a camera to do circle to search, all right, you don't have to take a photo, because if you take a photo, what happens? You will use up storage space in your gallery. Okay, you're saving a random photo of somebody else's shoes, which we don't want. Right? All you have to do is just turn on your camera, okay, point at a particular item that you want to circle to search. Don't have to take a photo, just press and hold home button, and you will get circle to search with Google. You cannot search my face, I'm not famous enough. Okay? Unless, today what day? Thursday. Unless today I win Toto, then probably my face will be there lah. Okay? All right. Everyone okay? Everyone following along? Good. Okay, so this is circle to search with Google, making our everyday searches a lot more seamless, a lot more convenient. Right?
So before we move on, let's just do a quick recap what we can circle to search, right? So we can do it from images in your gallery. You can do it from a video, let's say your YouTube shorts,
Yep.
right? And you also be able to do that straight from your camera app without having to even snap the picture. So those are the 3 different ways.
Yes. Okay, so speaking about searching and traveling.
Uh-huh.
So just now we searched for cafe in Korea, right? Let's go back to the Korea cafe, shall we?
We're going back, okay.
Going back to Korea cafe.
Before I blast everybody's ears. Okay.
Okay, anyone? Okay, before I start the next feature that we're going to talk about, can I ask the floor, anyone here speaks Korean? Anyone? No. Okay. I wanted to ask them for help to reserve a seat for me at this cafe, but
Bro, no need to reserve. You see the seats, there's so many seats.
Okay. Apparently, this is a very famous or popular cafe. I think they just got a photo right where it's not open yet lah. So
I see. All right.
Okay, say now today I want to reserve a seat at this cafe, but the problem is, it's unlike Singapore lah, or maybe they have their own platforms, which I don't know because we tourists mah. Okay, so we don't have those reservation platforms to reserve this place or book, make a reservation.
That's true.
The only way I can do it is to make a call down, but I cannot speak Korean. Nas, can you help me? Can you speak Korean or not?
안녕하세요.
감사합니다.
네.
Okay, that's all we know. Okay, anyway, so that brings us to the next feature, which is called Live Translate. So what it does, basically, your phone is gonna help, my phone is gonna help me speak Korean to the Korean cafe.
Right, so as we pop into the call settings, right, we can see that there is a live translate option. So if you're looking for the call, it's the green button, the phone. Right? And we hit the 3 dots at the top right-hand corner. Right, for those of you who are looking at new phones, there will be an orange indicator. That indicator usually means that there's a new feature. Okay, so you hit the three dots, right, and you click on settings, which should also have an orange indicator. And you'll see all the settings for your call applications. Let's go and deep dive into Live Translate. Right, so when you turn it on, I think they'll ask you for the first time, what did they ask you?
Okay, so if you want to use Live Translate, right, the first time, of course, you have to turn it on first, and subsequently, it will actually prompt some messages to ask you to pre-download some language packs. Okay, so the idea of Live Translate is that it's good that it doesn't require internet when you are making that phone call. Just that beforehand, you will have to pre-download these language packs first. Right, so let's show some of the languages that are supported for Live Translate.
All right, so we have English, the few kinds of English. We have French, German, Hindi, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Polish, Portuguese, right? Thai, Vietnamese. The list is 13 different languages.
Right, okay, so now with Live Translate, before I even head down to the country I want to visit, okay, I can already start making reservations right at home. I can call the cafes in Korea, I can call the hotels in Japan, okay, and this phone will help me do the translation. So shall we do a demo and show everybody how it works?
Sure thing.
Okay, we're gonna call our Korean oppa here, Eric. Oppa, get ready, oppa.
All right, so where's Eric?
But our oppa cannot speak Korean, so we will do Chinese. Oppa, your Chinese okay? Okay, never mind. We're just going to show you how it works, all right? Just to give you an idea.
Oh, this one doesn't have Eric's number. Yeah. Ferry too? Ferry too?
Just ready, yeah.
All right, so Paddy has an emergency. He needs to leave for a while. So I'll need a replacement. Replacement is on the way. All right, so have a look at what's on the screen right now. I muted the call so that he doesn't, get all this information that we don't need. So whatever that you see on the screen, right, is a hi, the call has been translated live and captioned. Okay, so you'll see at the subtitle that's in Chinese. That's what he'll be hearing on the other side. Okay, because the other person is speaking Chinese and I'm speaking the English language. So let me unmute really quickly and get into the call. Hi, I would like to make a reservation, please. Two people. Seven p.m. All right, thank you very much. And done, right? So that's how easy it was, right? Just 1 minute, quick call. Sometimes that's what it takes, right? You don't have to keep searching for the email or even a message DM.
Sorry, got urgent call. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's continue. What did I miss?
You didn't miss anything, bro.
Okay.
So that's Live Translate, available in multiple languages. So of course you won't be using Chinese, or maybe some of you would, I would, right? So you can have all these languages already set up on your phone, so you can make calls really, really easily, all right? And if you tend to make calls to a certain person very regularly, right? Maybe it's a family member that's overseas that speaks a different language most of the time, right? They prefer to be speaking in Chinese, right? It could be that you use some of these features as well, right? So you can save that contact as a specific language.
Right.
right? So for Paddy 2 and Paddy Chua and all these numbers, you can set all the preferred language packs for you. So when you call, you don't need to do any settings. It's easier for you.
Bro, you do know that I can speak English, right?
No? Okay, next. Okay, so that's live translate, but what happens when he goes to the cafe? Are you gonna call the cafe?
So if I'm at the Korea cafe already, I cannot speak Korean. What I can do is ask them for their number, then I call them on the spot and do the translation. Right.
You think that's wise, Paddy?
Oh, hey, I can get the number, right?
Okay, that's not the point. Okay, we don't need that number, right? So the main thing is that we want to be able to communicate freely. So the option we want is, you see, if you pull down your notification tray, right, from the top, pull down twice, right? So we'll pause here for a while for those who are still looking for this menu. Okay, the middle portion of the screen, you can swipe and look for interpreter. So this interpreter is the one that will give you the offline access of languages. Okay, so right here you'll see A is the same old languages right here, right? Because it's the same pack, so I don't have to re-download it again. Right, so for face-to-face interpreter is awesome. You look at the top right-hand side, there is like a little card icon. You can click on that, and it will swap for a more easier conversation style. So the microphones are set up. So what we did is we're changing the microphone sides, right, so that we can do a face-to-face communication.
So if you're communicating with someone else, they can easily read off your screen. Okay, it's not just like, oh, have to keep tilting your phone also, right? So now with this is very convenient. Okay, so similarly to live translate, all you need to do is just pre-download the language packs. So when you are at that country, it will not take out any of your roaming data. So I mean, roaming data is very precious, right, when we are traveling. So this is very useful. So now when I go to Japan and I'm urgently in need of a toilet, I can ask somebody already. If not, like,
just
I
now
go
the
there, hey,
call,
where's the toilet? Where's the toilet? Yeah.
Just now the call was not a call, it was a call of nature. Okay, next.
Hey, I already told you today very cold already. So
No, you said you don't want to tell cold jokes. I can tell cold jokes,
okay,
right?
Sure, bro.
Okay. So moving on, right? So interpreter, so how does that work? So I click on the mic for the English portion. Hi, where is the nearest toilet? Paddy, please read the Japanese. It didn't go through.
Konnichiwa.
Hello.
Toilet.
Okay, he doesn't need to know what it is, right?
Konnichiwa is the only one I can read. Okay, anyway, yeah.
So it really helps, right? Something very, very simple that when you go to a foreign country, it suddenly becomes like a mountain of difficulty. So now the S24 series will be able to help you to break that language barrier.
Right, so technically you have a translator or interpreter in your phone right now. Okay, so you don't have to hire a specialist and travel with you.
That's true.
Okay. All right, so there we have it. Circle a search with Google, live translate. And now we're going to move on. Okay, say I'm already traveling right now. You know, when you travel, what do you usually do? Other than eat, shop, take picture. Yes, thank you very much. Take photos. Okay, so you know how there's a saying like before you eat, your camera has to eat first.
Yes,
right?
that's
so
true.
Similarly, before you get to enjoy traveling, your phone has to enjoy that travel first. Okay, anyway, to capture the memories while you are traveling, you have to take photos.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So, but the pain point here is when you are there, you usually get someone else to take photos for you. Common, right? Hey, can you help me take photos? Then everybody come in and everything. Okay? But is everybody's artistic style the same as yours? Is it the same as yours?
I think it differs from person to person. So each person who takes the photo, right, it is part of their artistic vision, right? How they want the photo to be taken. Sometimes it's not very. It can be a bit clashing, whether you like a straight or a slanted picture. Paddy,
Nice photo, right?
Paddy, what is this?
My artistic style, slanted photos.
Okay, so let's not go with slanted photos anymore. Let's straighten things out here, okay? So normally, what we have to do is you click on the pencil icon on the bottom left-hand corner, all right, and then we till the Paddy,
not bad, nice, right?
I think the picture is not going to work.
Your face is not important.
What? Was it the shirt all along?
Yeah. So I can circle to search where to buy the shirt. All I need to know is where I can get the shirt.
All right, fine. Right, so, but you know what? Galaxy AI is here, built into the S24 series. So you see the star icons and you know, right, that Galaxy AI is going to be able to help you. And this time is with the generative AI. Okay? No more cropping off people's head, Paddy. Right? So let's shift this person a little bit more straight and we hit the generate icon. Okay, so you'll notice that at the corners, there are gray and white boxes.
Blank spaces.
What
Right.
are those for, Paddy?
Okay, so the idea here is using photo assist. It will not crop in, rather it will crop out and then use generative AI to fill in the blank spaces, as you can see right here.
It's done.
Very natural looking, right? Okay, so let's view the original image. So this is the original image, and we tilted it, and it has blank spaces, and now it uses generative AI to fill in the blank spaces. That makes it look very natural, right?
Yes. So I feel like this can be straightened out a bit more.
Wow, even further straighten. Okay, can. Let's try it.
I've never done this before. This is the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time we're gonna see.
Because
whether
he's
it
never
works.
taken the picture so slanted before. Okay. So we're going to do it two
You have
times.
to do double tilting. Okay, sure.
The AI is so poor thing, I have to do the work two times.
Oh, wow.
That's about it. That's all it takes.
Right, natural, right? Okay, it looks good. Okay, so yes, that's all you need to do. Tap on the generative edit button and you can tilt your photos. Now, no more sangak photos already, okay? All your photos will be nice and straight.
All right, so you guys have some photos in your phone. If you want to take a picture of us and make us less slanted, that is fine as well. All right, so most of you guys are able to pull it off. I think the response is that, wow, you know, it's that easy. I think really, really easy. Galaxy AI has a very low level of, low level of difficulty, right? So if you thought, hey, you know, all these AI features, I need to be professional, trained, or I need to have like expensive subscriptions, not exactly, right?
So all you need to do your edits is right on your phone. Okay, let's try another feature of Photo Assist. This is called Recomposition, right? Maybe sometimes you took a photo already, then realize that, hey, I don't want to be at that spot. I want to be at another spot. Cannot.
And the answer is can, Paddy. You make a sticker, and then you erase the background, and then you paste the sticker. There's only about like 10 or 12 steps.
Okay, can. I give up. I will just stick with that old photo that I have.
Okay.
Too
No.
troublesome already.
We don't have to give up, right?
Yeah.
So if you guys are looking in the gallery, there's this particular picture, right? It should be in your phone as well. So it will have this lady that's doing a bit of a pirouette, half pirouette, or things like that, right? So hitting the generative AI button, the blue and green button, right? So we are now able to select the lady, and we're going to make her into like a legally...
Make her
fly. Make her fly. Okay, maybe she's into handstands.
Sure, okay.
Okay,
Wow. A totally new stunt. Okay, sure.
all right. She needs some balance as well. She's amazing at this.
All right, so those of you holding the phones, okay, you can get into this photo as well and test out what this is. Okay, so this is recomposition. The idea is you can move your subjects around. Okay, and it's not limited to just one subject. Okay, you can actually move multiple subjects in that one photo. Okay, so now this lady is doing a handstand. So the original and the edited version.
I would say that the second image, the edited one, is super original because it's creative. Get it? The other one is original. Then this is super original. Okay, sure.
Bro, I'm getting colder already. Please stop. Stop. Okay, so as you can see, right, very natural. It actually blends into the background. All right, And yes, again, using generative AI to fill in the blank spaces. Okay, just to give you another scenario, that day I was taking my a photo of my two kids just lying down on the sofa, right? And I moved one of them closer to the other one. So because it's using AI, it actually detected that that photo was taken with a sofa, so it actually generated a sofa cushion
Yeah.
on the sofa. All right, so it will generate something that makes sense, rather than maybe it generates like a pot of flower on the sofa, which doesn't make sense. All right, so
That's right.
very awesome. Allow phone. And this is photo assist. Okay, very very useful, especially right now Chinese New Year is coming out. Okay, for those of you celebrating Chinese New Year, what we do during Chinese New Year? Take photos.
Eat the snacks. All
Take
the
photos
snacks.
of the snacks you eat. Take your OOTD shots. Right. So now with this photo assist, you can take your perfect shot. All right. Your partner or your parents help you take photo. Okay, never mind. Got photo assist. Help you to make it straight.
That's true. If you take a picture with a lady and you need the halal gap, right? So you can give some space. After that, you married already, then you can bring it closer. Right? So all this is very, very practical.
Okay.
Right? Very
Anyway,
practical.
So for photo assist, it's not just the generative edit. Okay, there's also edit suggestions. Okay, so this is something new as well. So it is using AI to kind of detect your photo to see what edits you can do to make your photos better. So in this case, let's look at this photo. See any issues with this photo?
Yeah, there's a reflection.
Reflection, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a reflection there. It looks like ghost, yeah. Okay. Anyway, how do we remove this reflection? Okay, before this edit suggestion, we have to find object eraser, then we have
It's
to...
in a setting 3 layers down.
It's quite a few steps.
somewhere.
But
Yeah.
now, all we need to do is just swipe up.
Or you can click the eye icon
Yep.
in the middle
Swipe out easier,
bottom.
swipe out.
Fine, I'll swipe up then.
Okay, so now AI actually detected that this photo requires reflection remover. So it actually suggested erase reflections. Okay, so you just need to tap on that. And
Galaxy AI. Galaxy
that's it.
AI.
Okay, so it actually removed the reflection for you.
That's right.
It's as simple as swiping and tapping. 2 steps.
Right, so as some of you who have already gone through some of the stations here, one of it was if you travel, if Chinese New Year is not your thing like me, then if I travel during the holidays, then
Expensive, bro.
I take the trip in a plane, right? So what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to erase the reflections of the window seat shots, right? And
Yep.
if you want to erase the wing, because I did not know this, only economy can see wing. So if you want to pretend like it's not economy, right? You can erase the wing. Okay, so for
Pretend
example,
you're at first class.
yes. So for example, this is the wing. Let me just erase this portion right here. Okay, and erase. So this is just an example, and gone. The wing is gone, right? So that's how we would do it. Okay, you can try it out later in the stations at the back. And that is what completes our photo assist, right?
Yes. Okay, so just a summary again. Okay, so we talk about circle search with Google, right? Making your everyday search more convenient, more seamless. Okay, we also talk about live translation, making calls without language barriers, and also photo assist, right? Making your photo edits easier, right? Or in your phone using generative AI.
Wow,
Okay,
you know,
so-
this is a lot of AI features, but we're not done yet, right?
There's still a lot more.
Yeah.
Let's start with notes. Okay, anyone here uses their phone to take notes? No. Everyone still, have, huh? Okay, nobody uses paper and pen anymore, right? Okay, anyway, so for those of you who like taking notes on your phone, okay, this is usually what happens, right? Because you're trying to follow, like maybe you're in a meeting, you're trying to write meeting minutes, and you're like just typing all the way, right?
All the important points.
Yes, and it will just look like this, paragraphs after paragraphs, very messy. After that, when you want to revisit your notes, you realize that, hey, too messy already. I don't know where to find the main points. Okay, so this is where Note Assist comes in play.
Well, let's have a pause. So for those of you who are looking for the Notes application, it looks like the orange notebook on the right-hand side over here, the notes. Okay, so if you swipe up, it's very likely in the Samsung folder. If it's not, it's outside somewhere hanging out
Just
at
search
the
for it
bottom.
at the top.
Yeah,
Now you can just search notes.
notes. Notes.
I mean, if the phone is yours, you will know where your notes are, lah, but yeah. Okay, so if anyone wants to follow along, okay, you can open up this particular note, or there are several notes inside. You can open any one of them. Okay, so the idea of Note Assist is, okay, so now you tap on the stars button again.
It's always the stars.
Yes, it's always the stars. It's just that now there's no blue circle around it. Okay, so the first one you will see is auto format. Can all of you just tap on it? Tap on auto format, and you can select either one. Maybe we'll go with headers and bullets.
All right. So what it's doing is it's kind of reading the file and turning it into this. What is this?
Okay, so this is auto formatting, right? Previously, we have a bunch of paragraphs and it's very messy.
Yeah.
Now it actually puts your notes with subheaders and bullet points. So when you want to revisit certain parts of your notes, okay, it's very easy for you to find right now. Or if you really don't like this particular layout, you can change also. Okay, so you swipe to the right.
Swipe.
Different layout. Don't like, change again, swipe. Different layout. Okay, just swipe. Okay, so there are multiple layout options for you or layout designs for you. See which one you fancy lah. All right, then you can select the one and you can add it back to your notes or replace your current notes.
I like this color. This color is the violet. Titanium violet.
Okay, let's add this to a new note.
Add this to a new note. Okay, so at the bottom right is add to new notes. All right.
All right, so now you have a very organized notes. Okay, so next time you go for a meeting, you need to type out your notes very quickly. All right, no time to organize them. There you have it. Okay, this phone will auto format your notes and keep it organized for you.
Wow, you know what? I like that it's so easy to do because this is one of the things that I dread doing after a meeting or having a brainstorm session. I have to like collect my thoughts, and this really helps, right? The Samsung Notes application.
End, for me, I will not revisit the notes at all.
The wall of text.
The notes will just be
right, right. Okay, so this is really cool, right? So let's back out of this. It's saved already. Okay, let's go into my notes. Okay, it's saved already. So what I'll do now is I'll tap and hold on this note that we just created. Okay, you'll notice that it's maybe a little bit hard to see from the thousands of notes that I have, right? So I'll click on More on the bottom right, and I want to generate the cover. So this allows AI to have a quick summary to put it on the front of the cover. It gives you color, shape of the notebook, and an icon, right? So this helps you to quickly identify, right, which notes is which, right, and you don't have to manually decorate things. I think that's what makes the Note Assist really, really useful.
Yep.
Is for especially the Note series users of the past who are moving on to S24 series, they will love this particular feature.
And that's not all. Okay, if you have very long notes and you are lazy to read through the entire note, okay, what Note Assist can do as well in... Why are you rating the app now?
It's awesome. I rate it 5 stars.
Okay. Okay, so Nas, open up a note, please. A very long one.
Oh, a long one. Let me open up a second one, right? Marketing meeting notes. Okay.
You're very long, okay lah.
Long enough.
So say for example, you have very long notes and you don't want to read through the entire article or entire document. Okay, in this case, what you can do, same thing again, tap on the stars button. You can now tap on Summarize. So now it's using AI to read through your entire document and then give you a quick summary of that document.
Faster than he can explain it, apparently.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's done. Right? 3 pointers. Marketing discussed what? To appeal to who? They considered what points? All right? So, and it's done.
Right, okay. So next time you write down very long notes, or your colleagues, your friends, your family members send you very long notes and you're like, I have to read through it. Okay, it's such a pain. All right, use Note Assist, summarize the entire document for you. Done. All you need to do is just read the summary.
Like you can ask Galaxy AI, can you help summarize this? Then the Galaxy AI says, say less. Yeah, it's done. Right.
All right, okay, so that is Note Assist. All right. Speaking about summary, okay, not just for documents, we can even, not we lah, this phone can even summarize your long articles. Okay, so you can go into Samsung Internet, right? We should have already preloaded an article for you inside. And you see here, right here, this guy, he loves sending me very long articles, but I hate reading. Okay, so this is very useful for me.
Look how long this is. It's not very long. It's long for him. Okay.
This is long for me already. Eh?
It is true. Right. So what we'll do is we'll hit the 3 stars again.
Again,
So
3 stars?
3 stars, summarize. Okay. What it'll do is it'll give you the short form version of it. Very, very simple and bullet pointy. Plus, right, it'll also give you an option to copy this. So you'll be able to send it into like your Telegram or your WhatsApp or your other messaging applications that you normally
Or
use.
you want to send it to someone, you can copy into your WhatsApp. Yeah, you can send it out to your friends. Yep. I realized you already said that and I repeat.
Is it because I say copy and then you want to paste? No, you just,
Okay.
yeah, let's just copy once, right? So after that, if you realize, hey, this could be very useful for my mom or my auntie, right? But maybe they don't speak the English as their first language, right? So we'll be able to translate this, right, using the same language packs into, for example, Chinese, because some articles in English, they don't provide the Chinese version or it's not published by a Chinese outlet. So you can have that additional peace of mind as well.
Right, okay, personal use case. Okay, so I've been using this for a while. And lately there's a few scams going on and things like that. Okay, anyway, so I've read through some scam articles and I wanted to send it to my family members, particularly my grandmother, right? But the issue is she cannot read a lot of text, especially in English, and she's not very good at reading English lah. So it's better if the article is in Mandarin. So what I did was that article, I summarized it, I translated it into Mandarin or Chinese, and I sent it to her. So now she can have a very quick idea of what the article is about, and it helps, right, to help keep her aware that there are scams going around.
I believe that's not really a language barrier, but it really helps to make things easier for the person receiving that information. And that is our Samsung Internet application, right? So if you're wondering, can I use this with other browsers? We're saying no. All right, Galaxy AI is Samsung Internet. Notes application is Samsung Notes,
Yep.
right? If you're doing your gallery is the Samsung Gallery application. The phone is also the Samsung's phone application.
Just now we were talking about meeting minutes.
We were.
Okay, I believe at some point of time, or maybe in the future, maybe in the past, I don't know when, you probably kena arrow to do meeting minutes. At least once. Okay, so let me introduce you a very useful tool for those who always kena arrow. All right, this is the voice recorder. And this new AI feature is called Transcript Assist.
Okay, so typically you have a voice recorder that records the voice, right? But our voice recording app, voice recorder, does also the transcript as Patty mentioned. So you'll be able to see multiple speakers, right, available here. So it recognizes up to about 10 people, up to 10?
Yes, up to 10 speakers, up to 3 hours. Okay,
Wow,
so you have a
that's really
3-hour
long.
meeting, 10 participants. Okay, if you need to write the meeting minutes, you don't have to. You just need to put the phone in the middle. You will record everybody's voice and then segregate them into speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3, all the way to speaker 10. Right?
And the best bit is you hit the summary at the top right-hand corner, and just like what we've been showing you in the notes and in the Samsung Internet application, you have that quick summary.
Yes, and this will be your meeting minutes already. You just have to send this out, done. Okay, no typing, following along during the meeting. All you need to do is just place your phone there, record the voice. After that, don't even need to listen through the entire meeting again. Tap on summary, it will summarize for you.
And if you use this feature very, very often, right, you'll probably have a hard time trying to figure out like which voice file was it that we spoke about this thing in the meeting, right? Whereas if you have the transcripts and you know who said what, that's way, way easier to find all this information, especially if it's like 3 months or 4 months back and older. Yeah.
What if I have a non-native speaker attending the meeting? Say, for example, that person cannot understand English, but I don't know why he or she is in the meeting. Right.
And it's a FOMO thing. So like I want to be part of the meeting where you guys speak in Chinese. It's fine, right? So I can just sit there and do my notes, and at the end of it, I can translate it to some other language. So if the person I want to send it to is in Korean, let's do a quick translation, and there we go.
Yep. So your summary, your meeting minutes can also be translated into another language, so you can send it to non-native speakers who are participants of the meeting.
Yeah. So that's how it works. So easy, right? So we kind of saved a little bit of a punch at the end.
Okay, so now we are going to move into our last but not least, all right, chat assist. And my personal favorite AI feature.
Hey, boss.
Hey, Nas, what are you trying to send?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Before we begin this portion, right? Anybody, the name is
Clara.
Clara. Any Clara? Don't have. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, this is fictional. No real Claras were heard in this conversation, right? Okay. So, hey, boss, I'm already so busy. Stop giving me headache. I already sent the document Clara needs. It's in the attachment. Please tell her not to waste my time. Do we send?
So I believe some of you might be in the same shoes before, all right? You are so frustrated with certain things at work, okay? Maybe you're frustrated with certain people at work. Right?
Situations, not the person.
Situations,
yeah.
Okay. And you want to send an email to your boss, all right, to tell him or her about it. But you have the idea of what you want to type out, but you don't know how to tone it, maybe in this case, professionally. So this is where Chat Assist comes into play, right? So he has this message typed out, the tone a bit angry, okay, and the tone is a bit angry, right? And I mean, it's not very professional to send this to the boss. So what we can do now is to tap on the stars button again and tap on writing style. So now AI is going to read his message and generate a few writing styles for him. And in this case, we want it to be professional. Let's take a look at the professional one. Okay, let me read it out to you. Hi boss, I hope this email finds you well. I am writing to follow up on the document that Clara requested. I have already attached it to this email for her convenience. I kindly request that you inform Clara of the attachment so that she can access it as soon as possible. I'm currently experiencing a heavy workload and would appreciate it if we could avoid any unnecessary delays. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Right, so, professional, right? Okay, so from his initial very angry, slightly offensive message, AI actually helped to polish it, fluff it out a bit, and make it professional so that the boss will take action. Okay, previously, if you send a message, I don't think the boss will care. Okay, so not only professional, you can also have different writing styles. Say, for example, you want to pressure your boss a bit. You post on social media. Hey, boss, where's our boss? Okay. Hey boss, I'm already so busy. Stop giving me a headache. I already sent the document Clara needs. It's in the attachment. Please tell her not to waste my time. Hashtag work-life balance. Hashtag no more headaches. Hashtag urgent. Hashtag please read. Okay, so next time you want to post something online, you don't know what hashtags to use, this Galaxy AI will also generate the hashtag for you.
I think it's really, really good to bring it up because Chinese New Year is just around the corner.
Yes.
Right, and as you mentioned earlier on, the OOTD.
You want to take your OOTD, yeah.
Right, other snacks, right? It's always the same snacks, but you have to think of something creative, right?
Yes. If you cannot think creatively for a hashtag, this phone will help you create a hashtag. So not only that, there's also polite. No need to be too professional. You just want it to sound a bit polite. We have that polite option as well. There's also Emojify. So you type out a message, you will actually add emojis that is according to what you are saying. All right? So this is really useful. I've been using it a lot. All right? Sometimes I want to type those professional emails at work. I have the idea, but I don't know how to word it professionally. So just type it in, done. That's all you need. And if you're wondering, hey, this thing can only be used in messages. Just now, some browsing assist can only be used on Samsung Internet.
Correct.
Note Assist can only be used on Samsung Notes. So now
100%.
Chat Assist can only be used in Samsung Messages lah.
No. So the thing is, you notice that we're using all these features in the keyboard. So where does your keyboard go? It goes everywhere, right? So other applications that have a text box that you can fill up, right? You'll be able to do this preparation work before you send it in, right?
Okay, so you can continue to use your favorite messaging apps, all right, or your emails. As long as you're using Samsung keyboard, Chat Assist will work.
I think once you have the S24 series, you're not going to use any other keyboard or any other notes and an internet browser, so on and so forth.
Yes. Okay, and that's not all for Chat Assist. Let me open up a question to everyone again. Have any of you chatted with anyone overseas and that person couldn't understand your language? I think none lah, huh? Should be none lah. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, okay, so just to share a story, okay, that I've heard from a friend. Okay, I heard from a friend. So he has a friend who is Singaporean, and apparently he has a Korean girlfriend. And they were together for 6 months. The interesting thing is they couldn't speak each other's language. So the Singaporean cannot speak Korean, the Korean cannot speak English. So I don't know what happened in between. I mean, maybe that's why it couldn't last. It only lasted 6 months lah. Okay, so anyway, if he has this new phone, right? Not only can he make calls and have it translated in Korean, he can also translate your entire chat into another language. Okay, so apparently there's some glitch right now. Okay, Nas is coming back. Let me see if we can show it on the screen. Can you show now?
It died.
Okay, cannot show. Never mind. Okay, so just to give you an idea how it works. Okay, so if you have your phones with you, okay, just type in any messages in the message app. All right, and back the same 3 stars button, you can tap on it. There will be chat translation.
I think it's the wrong screen.
Never mind. Okay, so there should be chat translation. So the idea is your entire chat can now be translated. Say, for example, I send a Chinese message to Nas and he couldn't understand. When he tapped on chat translation, it will be translated into English. All right, or you are speaking to someone who only converse, say you want to buy something from Taobao and you are not good in Mandarin, right? This is very useful. You want to talk to some forwarders in China, right? This is useful, right? And you can now chat with Chinese forwarders, even if you don't understand Chinese.
100%. Paddy, I think you have another call of nature. You need to send an SMS to my number. Why does he have so many call of nature? I'm not so sure. Is it the weather? The weather is cold, right? Yeah. So SMS, right? So anyway, SMS, messages, applications like I think these ones we can mention, WhatsApp, even your Instagram DM. So if you want to speak to those people who are not natively English speaking, right, you have that capability now, right? And we're really like breaking down that language barrier in a lot of applications and also in your calls, right? We began with those. SMS. Yeah. Right. So it's a bit difficult to type in Chinese, but with S24 series, right, it's a lot easier. Okay, so let's show you how that's done. So in the middle, there's a little translation button. They can click, and I can change the language to, for example, Chinese. Okay, let's prepare this message while Paddy is sending me a message, right? So let me send this to him in Chinese. Oh, wait, you just sent me something. What does this mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll hit the stars and we hit chat translation, and voila.
So we will actually translate the entire chat, okay, into a language that you can understand. Right, back to that, just now, the example that I told you, you want to chat with Chinese forwarders, now you can do that because usually they'll only communicate in Chinese. Right, as a non-Chinese speaker, you can also communicate with them now. Okay, So now you can buy things from China already.
Sure, I'll give it a try. Sorry, so now I'm replying I'm on my way. So yeah, so he'll know that I'm on my way. So what's on his phone is all Chinese, and on our side you'll be able to see the subtitles, right? So if you're wondering, oh, is it where do I access this in the future, right? So you see the top right-hand corner, there's a little bubble. Swipe that across, and this is how you can see from auto to English. Let's switch that to something else, like say Korean. Okay, so you have two languages, one on top of another.
Yeah.
So of course, let's go back to English. If not, I cannot understand anything.
So
There we
back to
go.
the point where my friend's friend has a Korean girlfriend. I think now with this phone, definitely can last longer than 6 months lah. Huh?
Oh, I thought he was going to say can have two girlfriends, but sure, that works too. Right? So you'll notice that, hey, so Galaxy AI lives in a lot of applications and a lot of different ways. And as some of you probably have noticed, some of them hit harder for you compared to the others. And that's what we're really trying to do. We're going to bring all these AI technologies that have been all the hype, right? We want to make it available to more people. So the S24 series is the first of its kind to have all these integrations, and definitely thanks to our partners at Google, right? We've circled to search with Google and those other people that we worked with together to bring all these AI technologies possible to everyone. So if you haven't yet done your pre-order, right, we are available for pre-order right here in the counters, right? There's additional freebies here like the KST5 cases at a limited quantity available, right? And
Right.
of course, the pre-order promotion is the usual, the double storage, right? So it's, you're saving up to $300 if you go from a 512 gig Ultra to a 1 terabyte Ultra.
All right, and not just that, there's also overtrade. Okay, so if you are currently using the Note 20 series, S20, S21, S22, S23, or the Flip 4 or Fold 4, if you trade that in right here, today, you actually get additional $400, up to $400 of overtrade value. So no matter what value your phone has, it will still be an additional of up to $400 on top of that. So really very good deal.
Right, and if you really like this promotion, get it before it's gone, because once the pre-order period is over, right, that's in a
6 days.
few days, right? But why we should do it early, Patty, is because the earlier you do it, the earlier you get your phone as well, right?
The earlier you can call overseas.
To your Oppa.
Yeah. To your Oppa, okay.
Yes.
Now you can circle to search your favorite idol's photo, right? Zoom into their phone number, call them, and then you can speak to them already. Oppa! Sarang hey! Don't need to say sarang hey, say I love you, you'll be translated into sarang hey.
Nice. Fantastic. All right. So that's all the nonsense from us, but more of the features that hopefully you guys will be able to take away, right? And of course, if you are looking for the latest and greatest from Samsung, that's the Galaxy S24 series, right? Have a look around, have a look at the KST5 cases, and the accessories also available for viewing.
I think some of you also tired of listening to us talk already. If you want to experience this feature in more real life kind of scenarios, okay, feel free to walk around our booths. Okay, so each booth actually gives you an idea or experience of how each of these AI features work in real life situations.
And do remember to take the stamps, right? If you complete all the stamps, then you get that surprise merchandise.
Yes. Since you're here already, might as well get some freebies before you go.
100%. All right. My name is Nas. We're closing off, and we have with
Paddy
me
here. All right, and thank you so much for listening to us, and enjoy your day today. Thank you.